basketball fans, a warm welcome from the Saigon Stadium in Wan Chai, Hong Kong, where the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions go up against the Saigon Heat in this midweek offering of the ASEAN Basketball League Season 9. Sidav Tupas together with Mikey Reyes calling you the action tonight. It is going to be a big game for Hong Kong Eastern in the middle of the pack. As for the Saigon Heat, they are trailing at second place in the standings behind San Miguel, Alab, Pilipinas. How important is this for Hong Kong to get a W tonight?
Well, first of all, both teams are coming off losses. Both teams are raring to go and get back those respective losses. Hong Kong, of course, losing to San Miguel, Alab, Pilipinas in the Philippines, while the Saigon Heat gave up home court advantage against the Singapore Slingers. But both teams, as you can see, every team right now is fighting for position, especially now that some teams are beefing up their lineups. So it'll be crucial for you to get these wins, especially midway through the season.
Player matchups for tonight, it's Cal Baron and Sam DeGuara, both players playing in that center position for Sam DeGuara, 7'5" multi-center of the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions. He's finished with 7 points and 12 rebounds, a bit underperformed, couldn't win his matchup against PJ Ramos over the weekend in the Philippines.
Well, PJ Ramos has had Sam DeGuara's number for the past 2-3 matchups that they've had between San Miguel, Pilipinas, and of course the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team. But you know, we're gonna have a big game today, a big matchup, literally and figuratively. These two big men will probably try to contain or control the paint as early as they can, and their teammates will have to look for them to give them the rhythm early here tonight.
Pre-game ceremonies here inside the South Orange Stadium. A good midweek crowd showing up for this battle. Hong Kong, of course, the 26th champion of Season 7 of the ABL. In their first season, they already own a championship here. The Saigon Heat has yet to really make a push for the title, but it seems to have changed this season, the Saigon Heat.
Especially with the addition of new imports. It's been a different kind of season for the Saigon Heat. Right now they're 10-5. The last 5 games, actually, they've had a good run, winning 4 of them. On the other side, the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team is 2-3 in their last 5 games. So this is a big win for Hong Kong. They don't want to go down at 500 with 9-9 after this game, especially in front of their home crowd, in front of their very, very loyal fans here in the South Orange Stadium in Hong Kong.
Well, very important to finish in the top 4 this season, considering that the top 4 teams will have home court advantage in the best of 3 quarter-final series. Saigon Heat looking good at number 2 at the moment. They will be gearing up for a battle against Alab, Pilipinas this weekend in the Philippines, but they have some business here against Hong Kong to handle, and Hong Kong will be determined to get back on the winning track. The last time they played here at home, they beat Malaysia.
Yep, and that was a convincing win here last week. Then they went to the Philippines, so I think they really need to get back on track, get those back-to-back wins. And it starts tonight against Saigon.
This is your Hong Kong Eastern on the 9th season of the ASEAN Basketball League. Rise to greatness. And it's time to meet the players for both teams. Let's begin with the visiting Saigon Heat. Number 2, Henry Nguyen. Number 7, Nguyen. Number 11, Sam Lee. Number 12, Justin Young. Number 22, Corey Silva. Number 26, Bo Bang. Number 34, Dave Wood. Their starting 5 and one guard number 1, Trevor Hughes. Also one guard number 8, Kowal Tran. Forward number 13, Berkatowski. Forward number 20, Chris Kirker. Second number 33, Kyle Bernard. Saigon Heat is led by 5 figures, assisted by Miguel. the team lineup of your Hong Kong Eastern. Number 3, Lee Key. Number 10, Ricky Yang. Number 14, Tan Chin Han. Number 16, Adam Su. Number 21, Black Bears. Number 30, Wu Chuban. Number 88, Lao Qilai. Starting heating up for Hong Kong Eastern. And forward number 2, Marcus Elliott. Point guard number 8, Chen Shili. And the other guard number 15, OMG Odi Bassett. Center number 18, Sam Kuala. And power forward number 24, Shuki Fan. Hong Kong Eastern head coach is Edu Torres, assisted by Fernando Gordo. Now both take to the center court for the sportsmanship handshake.
Moments away from tip-off here at the South Orange Stadium on this cold Wednesday night in Wan Chai District, Hong Kong. Previous game for Hong Kong Eastern, they lost to the Alab Pilipinas, the league leaders, 88-76. For the Saigon Heat, they dropped an 87-80 road decision to the Singapore Slingers. And this game, Saigon really struggled at the start. They fell behind 25-2, and although they took the lead briefly, they ran out of steam in the end.
Well, that's what can't happen here, especially in ABL 9. You really can't fall down early in the game because it'll be tough to come back in the game, especially in the second half. But here with Eastern Hong Kong basketball team, Lao Tzu-Lai was big, especially from the outside. 3 3-pointers against San Miguel, Alab, Pilipinas. And this is what the locals need to do. They need to help out their imports. Of course, we have Lee Key, we have Wing, and of course this guy right here who can be very consistent from the outside. And these players can give enough space for the imports to attack the basket, especially Sam Deguara down low.
On the other end, Chris Durker on your screens of the Saigon Heat. He's been big for the Heat this season. Provided some energy, hustle, and muscle inside. Durker has been the Energizer Bunny for this team and has shown his stroke from the outside there against the Singapore Slingers. But this is where he really does his business on the defensive end. Chris Durker, what an asset to this Saigon Heat team.
Oh yeah, big game for him. 10 points, 15 rebounds. And to add 15 rebounds to a team that is averaging already 44.5, number 2 in the league, is very big to help out the guy in the middle, Kai Baron, who is second in the league in rebounding with 14.3. So here's Sedelf, our starting units.
Trayvon Hughes, Kotran, who had a breakout performance a couple of weeks ago. Murphy Bernatowski, the league's top three-point shooter, also there for the Saigon Heat. Of course, Kyle Baron and Chris Durker complete the starting lineup. Chansu Wing, Odi Bassett, Sam Deguara, Marcus Elliott, and John Shu are the starting 5 for Hong Kong Eastern.
And Coach Edu Torres giving Wing the starting nod. Of course, a week ago when we played here and they won against Malaysia, he did have a big game. He was actually the best player in that game, coming about. Wing, who scored 20 points, 21 points, all from the outside, or a lot of them from the outside. And to think that you have 2 explosive guards already, and then you're going to put in a local to run the point, and that is very big to give Marcus Elliott and Bassett enough space to just really focus on scoring the basketball.
That is a question mark here for Hong Kong. Ever since they took in Odi Bassett as their import, you have 2 explosive guards, as you mentioned, but you leave leave a lot for your locals, especially in that 3 and 4 spot. And usually those are the spots where imports are deployed by other teams.
Well, of course, this is the experiment that Hong Kong tried out this season. You already have a ball-dominant guard in Marcus Elliott already in his 3rd year here with the Eastern basketball team, and to bring someone like ODB who can also handle the basketball and push the tempo for them. Of course, it was a bit questionable at first, but right now they're really adjusting to it pretty well, along with their big guy in the middle, Sam Deguara.
Sam Deguara and Cal Baron all set.
It's going to be an explosive matchup. Hughes against Elliott, but someone needs to step up from Saigon to be able to contain ODB.
The last time these two teams met early this month, it was a 99-91 win for Saigon in Ho Chi Minh City. So they meet again here tonight. Trayvon Hughes, Murphy Bernatowski, and Marcus Elliott. Elliott, of course, a former Best Import awardee. Just about ready for a tip-off here. Here we go. It's Saigon winning the tip. Kuala with the basketball. Trayvon Hughes bothered by Wing. Shu showing up on that pick. Durker. Kick out to Baron. Hughes. Kotran is free from the corner. That's a 3.
That's a big shot right there for Tran, getting Sam Deguara out of there, out of the paint, and a chance for them to get the offensive rebound, but he hits the 3 anyway.
Wing with a lovely move inside. That's a goaltending.
And this exactly is the luxury you have if you're Hong Kong. The main focus of the defense will always be Marcus Elliott and Bassett. And because of that, Wing has enough space to attack the basket and get that goaltending.
Bernatowski against Elliott. Bernatowski stepping back. 3-ball is good. Oh, wow. The Heat starting out hot here at the Southwark Stadium.
Back-to-back 3-pointers for the Heat, and back-to-back tough shots also for the guards of the Heat.
Elliott trying to answer. He does.
And that's Marcus Elliott saying, what you can do, I can do better. Marcus Elliott starting things off for himself here.
Hughes looking away. Oh, what a move there. Slick move inside from Trayvon Hughes.
Nifty finish there for Trayvon Hughes above Sam Deguara. But that's the IQ that this guy has, which Hong Kong needs to be warranted.
Deguara in position inside. Big Sam able to score.
And this is what we were saying. They need to establish Sam Deguara down low. Baron is big guy, is a big guy, but Sam Deguara is definitely still the tallest guy here in the league. And if you can establish him down low, it'll be a big help here tonight.
Bernatowski drawing Marcus Elliott's first foul. And you see immediately Bernatowski with the advantage over Elliott. Durker gives it up to Bernatowski. Bernatowski looking for a teammate, finds Durker. Takes it out to Hughes, has all the time. Back comes the shot. Durker gets the offensive rebound. Kotran, bounce pass to Hughes. Big Sam is there. And Trayvon Hughes just erased from that play, blocking foul on Deguara.
Well, that's big. Of course, Sam Deguara hasn't been really taking care of his fouls here in ABL 9, and with that first foul with 8 minutes left, that'll be big for Saigon as we look at this nice pass to Trayvon. No other choice for Deguara but to foul.
Now Durker missing on that shot, bothered by the length of Deguara. They go to Big Sam with a hammer.
And that's what Sam does, just ready for the pass. Marcus Elliott finding him for that big slam for the big guy.
Bernatowski losing the handle. Deguara completes the steal. Elliott goes to Bassett. Bassett will pull up, in and out.
Would have been huge for ODB, his first shot of the ball game. But you know that he's gonna keep taking shots as we see an offensive foul here for Baron.
You gotta like the intensity here from Hong Kong Eastern on the defensive end to start the ball game.
Well, this is the advantage that they have, especially playing in front of their home crowd, one of the craziest crowds in the league. But you also see Saigon not fazed by this home court advantage, and you see them, they really want to get this win after that loss to Singapore.
Wing. On the move, kicks it out to Shu from the corner, short, gets his own miss. Off the hand of Contran, just taking that ball away. Durker. On the move, Contran fires, and that will drop for Contran's second three of the night.
And Tran just full of confidence here to start the ball game. 2 3-pointers, 6 points already for the point guard of Saigon.
Darian Bassett moves it up to Shu. Another shot from the perimeter doesn't drop. Baron, full head of steam.
Well, Highness Mike, my friend. Baron, like what you said, full head of steam, but no problem for the big guy. Meeting him at the rim, Sam Deguara with that big block here in Hong Kong.
Baron, Durker. Deguara blocking another shot as Baron was trying to go for the putback. Bassett to wing from the corner. That's good!
And that right there is Wing's calling card. Not only does he play pressure defense every time on the other end, but he will find his spot and wait for Elliott and Bassett to get him the basketball and connect from the outside.
An explosive start to this Wednesday night encounter. There's a timeout on the floor. It's Eastern on top, 12-11.
Okay, the Euro screen, right? Sam's here, the one's here. Okay, Elliot's coming up and he's jamming off this. Right, he's screening here. Okay, you got a bump the big one, one jam, get him out like you did last night. I helped him bump the big. So he just can't roll free. Okay, so he just can't roll free.
Hong Kong starters already putting points on the board as they have a 12-11 lead with 6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first period. Saigon Heat with the basketball.
Explosive start to the ball game for both teams. 1 point lead here for Hong Kong.
Deguara, the steal, Contran leaves it to Baron for the stop.
And Tran has really facilitated this offense well for Saigon, finding Baron down low. Finally getting 2 points for the big guy against Sam Deguara.
Bassett splitting the defense. Wing from the corner, wide open.
And Wing has just really been on a tear from the outside. And ODB knows that. His second assist to a Wing three-pointer.
15-13. Trayvon Yu stops and knocks down the three.
And you really just gotta commend the composure of the Saigon Heat. Every time the Eastern basketball team makes a shot, the crowd goes wild, but Saigon is not fazed at all.
Elliott goes reverse. Someone from the Heat is caught right there. With a hand on Elliott as he drove. Went lined up for that layup here.
Strong move there for Marcus Elliott against two red shirts.
Looks like it was going against Cotran there, that foul.
You gotta love how Cotran has been playing, answering the call, going up against the most explosive backcourt in the league and holding his own here in the first 5 minutes of this ball game.
Elliott making his first free throw. Has 4 points so far. Make that 5 for Marcus Elliott. Eastern with a 1-point lead once again. Halfway point of the first quarter. Barone. Almost a steal there for Hong Kong. Barone gets it back. Barone going inside. The hook shot doesn't drop. Eastern with the basketball. Elliott on the drive. The kick out to Bassett. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Wing for 3. Nothing but net. Third 3. A chance to wing.
When you're hot, baby, you are hot. Third three-pointer of the opening quarter for Wing.
Hughes. The 3 ball is a miss. Bernatowski. And Wing will track down the loose ball, and he will go all the way for the deuce.
And right now, Hong Kong Eastern basketball team is led not by Marcus Elliott, not by ODB, but this guy, the local from Hong Kong, playing offense and defense. 11 points in the game so far. And also that offensive foul, forcing that offensive foul, getting that stop. But you look at this, just really hustling for that basketball, chasing it down, finding himself wide open for this wide open layup. That's 11 points for the guy.
Wing, another 3. Heat check for him, but DeGuara did not finish inside. He loses the handle. Trayvon Hughes now takes the 3. DeGuara will get the rebound, and Marcus Elliott will slow things down. Elliott will pull up. Back rims the 3. DeGuara fighting for it. It's with Durker, now with Hughes. Cotran. Durker drives. He is blocked by Su, but Kyle Barone right there.
Fortunate enough, Kyle Barone was at the right place at the right time, getting that ball and quickly putting it up before Sam DeGuara could chase him down.
Bassett, Wing is free. Wing all the way!
And no idea why there was no help defense on that sequence. And Wing again finds himself for a wide open layup against this defense by Saigon.
Barone hits a 3.
And Saigon just finding ways to keep them in this ball game despite the explosion by Chachu Wing.
Oh, Su joining the 3-point parade. Chris Durker.
Just the offensive onslaught for both teams. What a high-scoring first quarter so far, 26-24, led by the white shirts.
They swing the ball and they find DeGuara inside. That's money for Sam DeGuara.
And that play right there was just perfectly executed, bringing the ball inside, outside, rotating the basketball and finding Sam DeGuara way deep down low for that easy 2.
Barone, good line on the 3, but it's short. Elliott will wait for DeGuara. DeGuara gathers. DeGuara could not finish, but he gets his own miss. Big Sam inside. Just unstoppable when he gets that deep position inside.
Especially going up against someone other than Barone down low. Just easy. Too easy for the big guy, Sam DeGuara.
finds himself free and he banks that one in.
And despite all the highlight plays being shown here by the Eastern basketball team, it's just a 4-point lead. Efficient basketball for Saigon Heat.
Bassett still looking for his first basket. ODB will try for 3. Deguara will save this basketball to the cameraman.
And this is what's scary though, if you're Saigon. Hong Kong is already at 30 points. 9 minutes and 30 seconds in this ball game. Without O'Darian Bassett hitting not one field goal so far, not even a free throw. So with 30 points on the board in the first without O'Darian Bassett scoring, that's pretty scary for the rest of the game.
Bassett averages 20 points per outing. Hughes using the left hand to elude Deguara, but he is not successful there. Elliott for 3. Deguara tracks down the miss. Inside! Big Sam to beat the first quarter buzzer.
And that has been the story of the first for Hong Kong. Sam Deguara from the outside, going in, getting that offensive rebound against 5 red shirts. And he slams it home.
32-26. Wing with 15, Deguara with 10. As Eastern has a 6-point lead heading into the second period. Watching the ASEAN Basketball League Season 9. And we are coming to you live from the South Orange Stadium here in Wan Chai, Hong Kong. And in that first period, we can't help but marvel with the performance of both teams. But, you know, at some point, Mikey...
Someone has to play defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
One team needs to play defense here for them to get the win, because both teams, as we saw in the first, can really put points on the board quickly.
It's a great spin move, but he could not complete that one. Tang, Barone, pass is too behind Durker.
And this is a chance for Saigon as Sam Deguara starts the second quarter on the bench. This is a chance for Saigon to establish themselves in the paint and control the paint, especially offensively, and try to get points easily without Sam Deguara.
Wing misses, Barone with a rebound. Wing right there, putting pressure. Shot clock is down to 5. Celia in and out on the 3. Elliott, Keeley on the drive, gives it up to Sue. Whistle will go against Celia.
Right now, Hong Kong needs to find someone to take control. As we see Coach Edu Torres adjusting right away, bringing in ODB because the past few offensive possessions, Hong Kong had really found a good shot. But that Su Wing gets the much-deserved round of applause from his hometown.
15 points, 6 of 8 shooting. Key Lee will try for 3, and he does make the shot.
Marcus Elliott doing his own version of finding the open guy from the three-point line, and leaky hits.
Trayvon Hughes is also quietly put some points on the board here.
It's really offense versus offense here today so far.
ODB will pull up short. Him and Trayvon Hughes battling for that loose ball. He runs into the A-boards near the Saigon bench.
Great hustle there for the big guy against 3 red shirts, giving his team an extra possession. And that's what you need, other than, of course, the star players, the scorers, and the main guy, someone who is willing to do the dirty work and get on that floor, get those loose balls.
Well, that is the role of Chris Durker for Saigon. Chiang Tang doing the job for Hong Kong here. Bassett against Durker. 5 seconds to shoot. Bassett still looking for his first basket here. Celia. Go to Durker. Nice pass to Bernatowski.
And miscommunication there on that Hong Kong defense. And Bernatowski wide open down low.
And Bernatowski will be whistled. A lot of contact there between him and Chiang Tang as Sam DeGuara returns to the ball game.
You see how quick Coach Edu Torres adjusts in this game, as we saw a few offensive possessions that weren't as efficient as it was in the first, right? Away bringing ODB, and on that defensive set, Bernatowski open down low, Sam DeGuara back in.
DeGuara, great find by Marcus Elliott. 12 points for Big Sam.
How easy is it to be point guard and you have someone like Sam DeGuara down low, where you can just give the ball and you know he's gonna do the right thing.
On the other end, Bernatowski back-to-back baskets, this time on the low block, posting up on Marcus Elliott and scoring.
Taking advantage of his height there against Marcus Elliott, bring him way down low and getting that shot to go in.
Bernatowski reading the play very well, getting the steal. Trayvon Hughes, Celia from the corner, 3-ball.
Not the best looking shot, but still 3 points from Celia, and Trayvon Hughes finding the open man here in the second.
Lee, no good on the 3. Calvarone with the rebound. Trayvon Hughes. Nice pass to Barone. That will be goaltending on Sam DeGuara.
Vision by Trayvon Hughes with that pass. Look at this, looking away, finding his teammate open down low, and Sam DeGuara with the goaltend. What a passing display here in the second for Trayvon Hughes.
6 assists. No, 3rd assist rather for Trayvon Hughes. You have a timeout.
Continue to play with tempo.
Saigon Heat have outscored Hong Kong Eastern 12-5 in the first 3.5 minutes of the second period, and that is the reason why they have a 38-37 lead.
And the efficiency so far here in the second by Saigon, rewarding them with this 1-point lead.
Bassett, Lee in and out on the three. Good job there by Barone to box out. Jaguara, Durker with a finish.
And that's another assist for Trayvon Hughes, setting the tables very, very well for his team, as Hong Kong finding the shots that they were making in the first, although here in the second hasn't really been as lucky.
Adam Shu. They go to Bassett. They'll pull up for three. ODB.
And to ODB, it doesn't matter if he's cold, if he's hot. He's going to take his shots, and he's going to be very, very confident in taking them.
We're tied at 40. Bernatowski on the move. Challenges the defense of Jaguara.
Bernatowski, 6 points here in the second, all from the paint. Talk about a shooter.
Big Sam answers right back.
The easiest basket in the game is that dunk, and Jaguara scored 5 of them here tonight.
Bernatowski, tough shot once again.
And that's another bucket in the paint for Bernatowski. Like what you said, #1 3-pointer in the league. He can also give it to you inside. Bernatowski, 8 points in the paint here in the second quarter.
Bassett against Hughes. The bounce pass to Shu, who loses his balance. Alvaro now. Hughes. Celia was wide open, but Trayvon Hughes will go straight to the rack. Bernatowski couldn't handle the pass. It's a turnover. Elliott short on the three. Durker with a rebound.
Not the best shot there from Marcus Elliott.
Trayvon Hughes asking for it against Keeley. Hughes too strong on that jumper. Elliott. Saigon with a 2-point lead. It's Marcus Elliott. Still Elliott gives it up to Bassett. Bassett take the three. That bounce. Taking that ball away from Jaguara.
That's his shot though, talking about ODB, that hesitation pull-up.
Trayvon Hughes attacking inside. There is a whistle going against Hong Kong.
Trayvon Hughes just unbelievable here in the second. Controlling the game without scoring a single point here in this quarter. Just looking for the open guys, attacking the defense, attracting the Hong Kong players and finding the best shot possible for Saigon.
Kin Fan Su is back in the game, facing Adam Shu. Trayvon Hughes at the line. Too strong on the first free throw. He's got 8 points and 6 assists.
I believe those 8 points were all in the first quarter. So this quarter here before the half, it's just been all facilitating for Trayvon Hughes. And right there, Sancho Wing coming back in, obviously, not only to score or to shoot from the outside, but to try and stop Trayvon Hughes.
Bassett. Wing. Bassett, they swing it over to Elliott. Elliott with the jam!
He's been giving Sam Jaguara those easy slaps all day. It was his turn. Marcus Elliott leaving his man in the dust and finishing it strong in the hole.
Bernatowski drops it off to Durker. Gets blocked by Jaguara. The athleticism on display tonight is just remarkable, Mikey.
He went for it too. He went for it, trying to climb Mount Jaguara.
Bassett. this time. Durker with a steal. Ahead to Bernatowski. Murphy Bernatowski, great defense there from Su. Ball will stay with Saigon, but the fast break was stopped there.
And the referees are letting the boys play. All the physicality, all the trash talking. The referees are letting them do their thing and letting them play and compete for this win.
Trayvon Hughes. Durker puts that ball on the deck and lays it in over Deguara.
And you gotta love the aggressiveness here of Durker, just trying to attack Sam Deguara, whether it be from the outside or the inside. 2 points there for the swingman of Saigon.
Bassett all the way.
And that's ODB for you. Only his 5th point, but look at this. Using that handle package, that speed. Put that on ABL's Instagram stories. ODB slams it home.
And after that jam,
48 seconds to make it basket.
Wing was able to get the steal on Trayvon Hughes, and now it's Hong Kong basketball after that foul on Hughes. Bassett. Crossover, the 3. No good. Deguara keeps it alive. Big Sam. 4 players there. No problem.
Sam Deguara in the paint. It doesn't really matter how many red shirts are around him. He will try to rise above all of them.
Hughes drops it off to Barone. Barone had to adjust. Hughes with offensive rebound. Hughes will pull up. Short. Bassett. Nice fake there. Kicks it out to Su. The 3 ball is too strong. Elliott will get the basketball. 1 point lead for Hong Kong. Elliott stepping back. They go to Deguara. Pass is weak. And Saigon gets the steal.
Good job by Saigon clocking the paint there as Sam Deguara tried to steal and get the basketball.
Trayvon Hughes missing on that jumper. Hasn't taken the rest here, Trayvon Hughes. Bassett gets Turker. Darian Bassett. Just a tough cover. Hong Kong regain control as O'Darian Bassett has found his groove here in the second period. 50-47, under a minute remaining in the first half.
For the rest of the half. We're in 2 holes for the rest of the half. Together, 1, 2, 3. Come on, Trey.
Darian Bassett has come alive in the second period for Hong Kong Eastern. He's got 7 points, all coming in the second period. Bernatowski goes to Celia. 10 seconds to shoot. for Saigon, and Wing gives up the foul. And that is just the second team foul for Hong Kong Eastern here.
And despite, again, Sadelf, like in the first, despite all the highlight plays, despite all the frenzy that the players have caused here in Southern Stadium, it's just a 1-point lead for Hong Kong.
Barone getting in position inside. And with Sam Deguara rested on the bench, Hong Kong could do little to stop Kyle Barone. They still lead, the whole team still leads by 1 with 34 seconds remaining in the first half.
Right now for the rest. 40 seconds left in the half. You gotta dig in. Get your mind right for the rest now.
Hey, solid stop right here. Big stop right here. Let's go.
Let's go. Stop right here. 34 seconds, okay? We're gonna get a shot.
Barone with 13 points to lead the way for the Saigon Heat. But they trailed by 1 against Sam Deguara, Marcus Elliott, and the rest of Hong Kong Eastern. What a first half we've witnessed here at Southorn Stadium. We're not done yet. 9-second differential, game clock and shot clock, as Hong Kong has the basketball. Bassett to Wing, 3-ball, 18 big points from Chansu Wing in the first half.
And his first points of the second quarter, and Darian Bassett thinking about Wing.
Elliott is blocked by Durker. Cotran with time. That 3-ball is short.
And Marcus Elliott wanting to finish the half with a bang.
There may be contact there on that dunk from Elliott, but Coach Edu Torres still complaining, but as it is, Hong Kong with a 53-49 lead at the break. back inside the Southwark Stadium in Wan Chai, Hong Kong, where Hong Kong Eastern basketball team are holding a 4-point lead against the Saigon Heat. Chan Soo Wing on your screens had 20 big points in that first half and started out looking very, very aggressive on the defensive end, and it has translated to some hot shooting for the Hong Kong guard.
Well, that's what you love about Chan Soo Wing. He's out there to play defense on Trevor Hughes, but his outside shooting has been recognized by both Marcus Elliott and Darian Bassett, who both have 6 assists in this game so far. That's 6 each. So that's 12 assists between the two of them. And you're talking about a team that had 17 assists in that loss against Alab. And here in this game, in the first half so far, already with 15, talking about Hong Kong. So you see how these two guards have adjusted, giving what their team needs the most, which is someone to facilitate.
Saigon Heat begin proceedings in the third. Albaro too strong on that one-hander. Bassett spins, go to wing. Elliott is free for 3. He will not get the bounce. Deguara trying to keep it alive, but Barone corrals the rebound.
Perfect basketball was shown there by Hong Kong, attacking the basket, inside, outside, extra pass. Just a missed 3-pointer there for Marcus Elliott.
Barone. Bernatowski. Go outside to Durker. Too strong on the 3. Elliott gets the rebound. Elliott starts with wing, Deguara, Bassett, and Sue. Wing and Scotran. Deguara asking for it, and you will be whistled for a 3-second violation. Camped in the lane there for quite some time.
And Hong Kong not pleased with the call there. They believe Sam Deguara was outside the paint when he got that basketball, but nonetheless, Saigon with the basketball.
Trayvon Hughes with Bernatowski, Barone, Durker, and Cotran to start the third. Trayvon Hughes getting lift on that turnaround shot.
Tough shot there. Trayvon Hughes attacking his weak hand, spinning back to his strong hand and hitting that fadeaway jumper over Chan Soo Wing.
Elliott, Sue, wing, gives it up to Bassett. The 3 doesn't drop. Deguara there. It's a loose ball foul on Kyle Barone.
And that's another perfect extra pass coming from Chan Soo Wing. You're talking about the guy who was 8 of 10 in the first half, but twice already here in the first 2 minutes, giving up a good shot for a better shot. But Marcus Elliott and Darian Bassett just failing to hit those 3-pointers.
Bassett. 10 seconds to shoot. Sue is open, hesitated, but knocks it down.
Despite the hesitation, Sue still hitting that 3-pointer from the corner. Another assist coming from Darian Bassett, his 7th of the ball game.
We go to Trayvon Hughes. Barone from the corner. That's good.
Oh, that's a big shot for Barone. If he can get Sam Deguara out there, that'll mean easier offensive rebounds for his teammates. And if he can consistently hit that shot, that'll be big for Saigon.
Darian Bassett leaving Bernatowski, but cannot finish at the rim.
Again,
it was the last touch Hong Kong, so it's Saigon Heat basketball.
But again, that's the handle package that Darian Bassett has. That quick fake spin, attacking the basket, just missing that wrong foot layup.
Wing with the steal. Gets it to Deguara. Big Sam, big steps. Elliott trying to throw it down.
On Sam.
Bernatowski on the other end. And he makes the shot.
Another tough shot there for Saigon. But right now, Hong Kong needs to slow the game down, get a good shot, because they're only up by 1 at this point.
Darian Bassett will pull up. Durker will grab the rebound. Hong Kong's offense slowing down in the 3rd period. Saigon with the basketball. The jumper from Trayvon Hughes, no good.
Would have been a good shot there. Trying to take the lead is Trayvon Hughes.
Marcus Elliott couldn't shake off Bernatowski, drops it off to Big Sam. Big Sam could not finish, he gets it back. Sam once again.
Again, Sam Deguara against 4 red shirts.
That's a travel to Durker, great defense. Fantastic D from Su.
Good defense there for Shu, giving Sam Deguara ample time to get back on defense, forcing Durker to that traveling violation. 3-point lead here for Hong Kong and a chance for them to extend this a little bit more.
58-55. Darren Bassett gives it up to Shu from the corner. Again, nothing but net.
And Darren Bassett again finding the open shoot from the right corner. Same spot, same result.
Su Kin Fan with his 2nd 3 in the 3rd. It's Eastern with a 6-point lead over Saigon.
Let's go post up for Murphy. Okay, just bring it over on his side, let him post up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Post up for Murphy. Let's go. Together. 1, 2, 3. Together. Stay together. Let's go. Let's go.
Coach Kyle Julius reminding his Saigon Heat to stay together. And the immediate instruction out of this timeout is to go to Murphy Bernatowski on the low block. We'll see if Saigon can execute. Wing putting pressure on Trayvon Hughes on this inbound. 61-55. Bernatowski against Elliott. Bernatowski, the fadeaway. It will drop for Murphy Bernatowski.
And Bernatowski trying to keep his team at bay or in this game.
Both Barone and Bernatowski with 15 points apiece. Wing, nice drive inside.
And Shansu Wing again doing a good job picking his spots, being as efficient as he's always been all game long, waiting for the right moment to attack the basket and score.
Bassett with another assist, 63-57. Timeout Saigon. ASEAN Basketball League action here at Southorn Stadium in Hong Kong. Durker. Corey Celia gives it up to Trayvon Hughes. Chan Su Wing in the way, and that's a blocking foul on Wing.
And that's his assignment. Make it tough for Trayvon Hughes. Well, of course, the 22 points is something Coach Edu Torres will accept, but his assignment is to make it tough for Trayvon Hughes, try to make him take tough shots, not to see the rim his teammates well enough to create. That's what he's been doing here all game long.
Trayvon Hughes gets away, drops it off to Durker, the kick out to Baron. Oh, they take that ball away. Wing will the finish.
And that's 24 points for Chan Su Wing.
Trayvon Hughes on the other end. Short on the three. Su looking confident, but he misses. Bernatowski and Deguara fighting for that loose ball. And it's off Murphy Bernatowski. Ball will stay with Hong Kong, which now has an 8-point lead. 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here.
And it's very evident how every time Hong Kong plays in front of this crowd, they have that small energy boost as the crowd gets behind them.
Bassett going behind the back. It's with Deguara. Elliott now. Elliott in a drive.
And Marcus Elliott attacking the basket. Saigon, nothing else to do. They cannot leave Sam Deguara. So Marcus Elliott seeing that lane wide open for him to attack and finish another end-one opportunity for Hong Kong.
Again, a smart play from Chan Su Wing. Saw the lane free for Elliott, and he gave up that extra pass.
And Chan Su Wing just making the right decision all the time, every possession. Whether it be he scores, someone else scores, it doesn't matter. That's 24 points so far for Chan Su Wing.
Elliott is in double figures now with 10 points. Trayvon Hughes. Kick it out. Corey Celia. Too strong on the three. Trayvon Hughes gets the offensive rebound. Murphy Bernatowski stepping back. He is free for three. No good. Deguara.
And Hong Kong was fortunate, though, as Bernatowski misses that open three-pointer.
Marcus Elliott. Deguara will get the offensive rebound. Battle between three players. It's last touch Sam Deguara, as Trayvon Hughes and Tal Baron were there to challenge him. Trayvon Hughes getting the tip. Trayvon Hughes inside, and Sam Deguara will be whistled for the foul, but he makes sure there's no three-point play opportunity for Trayvon Hughes.
Trayvon Hughes staying aggressive here in the second half, attacking the body of Sam Deguara. And despite the block, he still will be rewarded with 2 free throws. And that's just the second foul of Sam Deguara. So good job by the big guy for serving his fouls. Oh, they're not giving Trayvon Hughes 2 free throws here, I believe.
No, they're giving it to him.
They're giving it to him.
Hong Kong Eastern has outscored Saigon 15-8 in the third period. Trayvon Hughes will miss the free throws. The first one, much to the delight of this crowd inside Southorn Stadium. Saigon Heat coming here with a 10-5 record.
Again, one of the craziest, liveliest crowds in ABL, in the ABL.
Lee Key is in the ball game. facing John Su.
The do-it-all. He's just Mr. Do-it-all right now.
And the gesture is getting appreciation from the crowd.
He's scoring, he's rebounding, he's defending, he's assisting, and he's wiping the floor. Talking about Marcus Elliott.
Played the entire first half, or has played the entire game. Darian Bassett. Elliott is free. He'll go inside. He will get the bounce.
Trayvon Hughes losing his footing there, and falling on the ground and taking advantage of Marcus Elliott with that easy floater down the lane.
Biggest lead of the night, 17-58. Barone will make it a 9-point game.
And that's a big shot there, as Hong Kong was threatening to blow this game wide open. And a three-pointer, a much-needed three-point shot for Saigon.
Elliott gives it up to Bassett. To Wing. The three ball, too strong. Bassett tracks down the miss. The floater from Bassett doesn't drop. Silvia with the rebound. Trayvon Hughes ahead to Barone. 5 straight points for Cal Barone. And he cuts the lead to 7. Coach Edu Torres has seen enough. He calls timeout with 2.5 minutes remaining the third. Saigon Heat trailed by 12 moments ago. And 5 straight points from Cal Barone has made it a 7-point game. With 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third. You are still watching the ASEAN Basketball League Season 9. We're coming to you live from Southport Stadium in Wan Chai, Hong Kong. We have Tupas with Mikey Reyes calling the game for you. Marcus Elliott. Deguara is in position. Deguara, that is a travel on Big Sam. This has been the concern for Sam Deguara. In the first half, he can be at his best, but as the game wears on, he seems to run out of steam.
Well, what I've seen from Sam Deguara all season long, he's the type of big man that you will need to set up. He's not really the type you can just give the ball to and he will create, as Trayvon Hughes tries to create for his team. But like last year when he played for Mono, along with Jason Brickman would always look for him down low. As we see this drive by Trayvon and Marcus Elliott getting that elbow from Sam Deguara.
Maybe some blood there on Marcus Elliott. We'll see where the contact came from. Marcus Elliott had to be substituted. Barone is at the line. Third foul on Sam Deguara. Hong Kong not yet in the penalty, but that was a shooting foul. Barone now with 21 points to lead all scorers for the Saigon Heat.
and he has silently held his own against Sam de Guara. 22 points for Barone.
Wing against Kotran. 5-point lead for Hong Kong Eastern. Saigon on a 7-0 run. Lee Kee. Kansu Wing. The crossover. Kotran is whistled for the personal, reaching in on that crossover from Wing. Actually, Wing and Kotran, you know, their games are pretty much alike here.
Yeah, it's a very nice matchup to watch. Both locals representing their countries here in the ABL going at it here tonight.
Bassett, the jumper. Hasn't been on point tonight for ODB. Trayvon Hughes. Face the defense. Celia from the corner. 10-0 run here for the Saigon Heat.
Not the best decision there for Lee Kee to double Trayvon Hughes. They're leaving Celia wide open for that three-pointer on the left corner.
Bassett against Bernatowski. Got the step. Macau Barone is down, kneeling on the floor. Oh, he's all bloodied up here. It looks like him and Sam de Guara.
Oh, this will be big if Barone will have to sit the rest of this ball game, as we see a lot of blood coming from his nose. And I think it came from another elbow from Sam de Guara.
It's Coach Kyle Julius signaling. And of course, when you go up against Sam de Guara, always expect a rough night.
You're gonna have to protect your face because his elbow is right at your face.
And sometimes it's not really intentional because it's just too tall. Bernatowski to Trayvon Hughes. Celia, Kotran, will attack, gives it up to Durker with a reverse. And Kotran did not like the way Durker finished that one.
And they will have to put in a little bit more effort as they lose Barone, at least for the next few minutes.
Kotran expecting his teammate to go straight up rather than go for the reverse, but he goes to the line and makes the first free throw. Chris Durker. Durker misses the second. Ball will go to Hong Kong. 72-69. 10-second differential, game clock and shot clock here in the third. Bassett, the drive. He misses once again. Saigon can go for the last shot of the third.
And this is big. Be able to cut into this lead or even tie the ball game after this.
Hughes against Wing. Trayvon Hughes, the crossover through the lane. He gets his own miss. But the putback doesn't fall for Trayvon Hughes. And that's how we'll finish the third period. 72-69 for Hong Kong Eastern. and final quarter here at Southern Stadium in Wan Chai, Hong Kong. The home team, Hong Kong Eastern, with a 3-point lead against the Saigon Heat, which is missing their main big man, Cabaron, and Sam Deguara capitalizes in his absence. Still no sign of Cabaron on that bench, as he was all bloodied up earlier in the third.
He had to be treated at the back. So Saigon will have to find a way to negate Sam Deguara.
Bernatowski with a throwdown.
Yeah, that's one way to negate the big guy. Get him out there, fake, leave him in the dust, and finish strong. Bernatowski with a big slam.
And Bernatowski, on the other hand, has to defend Deguara. We'll see how he handles Big Sam inside. Bassett, 3-ball from ODB.
And here comes ODB.
Trayvon Hughes. Ranshu with the rebound. ODB feeling it. Getting it to the lane. Oh, he misses the layup.
Oh, wow. ODB hopes or wishes he can get that one back.
Durker inside. Nice pass from Trayvon Hughes.
And again, Trayvon Hughes attacking the basket, creating plays for himself, for his teammates, finding Durker wide open down low. And again, they're trying to find ways to negate Sam Deguara, and they've been successful the past few possessions.
Bassett, free lane for him. Durker will be whistled for the personal. And then this is something that Eastern can really exploit here, Mikey. The speed of Bassett. It's Durker in front of him. Just tough to stop.
Especially now without Barone down low to protect the rim for Saigon. Bassett taking advantage, attacking the basket. Missing the layup earlier on, but this time trying to get that foul, 2 free throws for ODB.
First free throw is good for Bassett. He's got 13 points. Was held scoreless in that first period. 2 for 2 for ODB. It's a back to a 6-point lead. Contran. Give it up to Celia. Had Deguara in the air already. Celia gets it back. Contran relocates. The kick out. Murphy Bernatowski from the corner. The tap goes to wing.
Still good possession there for Saigon. Unfortunately, Bernatowski misses the 3-pointer, as we see where Bassett will go to.
Chris Durker with the tough task of defending Sam Deguara. It's tough for the Saigon Heat. The only guy who probably can hold his own against Deguara inside the paint is
At the back. Getting treated.
Not on the floor. Bassett leaves Trayvon Hughes and flies high for the finish.
ODB in his bag here in the fourth. What a move to leave Trayvon Hughes for that lay-in.
Bernatowski. Marcus Elliott grabbing the board. Bassett now against Contran. Gives it up to Marcus Elliott. The shot fake. The 3-ball. That was halfway down before going out. Trayvon Hughes will attack. There is a whistle going against O.D. Bassett. But concern here for the Saigon Heat is Trayvon Hughes holding on.
They can't afford to use Trayvon Hughes as well, as I believe he is cramping up on that right quad muscle. But it is wrapped, so I don't know if it's been something he's been bothered by even at the start of this ball game.
And he's missed a handful of games here this season because of an injury as well. So more concern here for the Saigon Heat. And he's trying to walk it off, but immediately
Cramping up.
Hughes could not generate some power on that right foot. And he limps to the bench here, being helped by his teammates. A huge blow here for Coach Kyle Julius and the Saigon Heat. Murphy Bernatowski, the only import remaining on the floor for Saigon.
And where will Saigon get their offense without Barone and Trayvon Hughes? Trayvon with 12 today, Barone with 24. And that's 36 points within the two of them. And right now they will have to play without their big duo.
Sang Din replacing Trayvon Hughes. And not only that, they're trailing by 8 as well, Saigon Heat. Elliott against Bernatowski. Elliott getting into the lane. Tough shot. Marcus Elliott.
Marcus Elliott. Too big, too strong, too fast, too good. Big boy, big man move for Marcus Elliott, finishing that end one opportunity for his 14th point of the ball game.
Sang Din could not handle Marcus Elliott one-on-one there as Elliott completes the three-point play. Nobody from Saigon seems to want to inbound the basketball. What a development here for the Heat, facing adversity on the road. Down by 11, down to a single import against a Hong Kong Eastern team that seems to be growing in confidence as the game has wore on.
Especially with a crowd like this behind them.
Sang Din going to foul on wing. He will go to the line.
I believe he hasn't played all game long except for this, except after Trayvon Hughes cramped up. And right away attacking the basket, trying to get that foul, 2 free throws.
Sang Din makes the first free throw. Lead is down to 10. Two for two for Sang Din. Still no sign of Kyle Barone, although Trayvon Hughes is on the bench waiting to get treatment. 84-75. Elliott. They go to DeGuara inside, gathers and throws it down.
And Saigon is almost helpless right now with Sam DeGuara down low. Barone not on the floor, Trayvon Hughes not on the floor for Saigon.
Bernatowski, he has to get hot in a hurry. Could not make the shot. Elliott. Right now, Elliott could not finish. Durker with a rebound. Bernatowski challenges the defense of DeGuara. Cuts the lead to single digits, 86-77 for Eastern.
And Bernatowski trying to put his team on his back right now. No other choice for the guy but to really take control, especially on the offensive end.
Bassett gets away using the left hand. O.D. Bassett gets his 18th point of the ball game as Hong Kong Eastern extends the lead to 11. Hong Kong Eastern on top by 11 against the Saigon Heat, 88-77. Cotran attacks and gets the layup to go over Deguara.
Good move there for Tran, trying to do his part here. But Hong Kong with his 9-point lead.
Bassett to Elliott. The kick out to Wing. There was a foul before that.
Just too much firepower right now for Hong Kong. And 4 players in double figures for them, led by, of course, Shan Shu Wing with 24.
Kim Vale is in the ballgame for the Saigon Heat. As Durker is on the bench. Saigon playing zone now. Wing. 4 seconds to shoot. Wing runs into Bernatowski. Saigon gets the stop. Sang Din lost his balance there. Cotran, quick trigger. Elliott with a rebound. Eastern protecting a 9-point lead. Bassett against Celia. It leaves Celia behind. The kick out to Wing. And there was a foul before that.
And that first step, though, just deadly for Ontarian Bassett. Getting up in the air, getting that foul. 2 free throws for Darian, a chance for him to get his 19th and 20th point of the ball game. And if he makes these 2, that's 3 players in the 20s for Hong Kong.
And add Marcus Elliott's 15. Firepower not a problem for Hong Kong Eastern tonight. Saigon already over the limit. So every foul will mean free throws for Hong Kong Eastern. 90-79. Tran misses the 3. Tran gets his own miss. Another attempt, no good. Bassett with a rebound. They go to Deguara. Inside, Bernatowski will be whistled for the foul. Just trying to jump over Sam Deguara, anticipating the shot.
And he's just too big down there.
Look at this move, Sam Deguara spinning, drawing contact. Deguara on 20 points right now. Will stay that way for Big Sam. Darren Bassett getting a breather as Ricky Young has been inserted into the ball game. 1 for 2 for Sam Deguara. Tran gets it to Bernatowski. Back to Tran. Bernatowski drops it off to Vale. He will get the roll.
But despite losing Trayvon Hughes and, of course, Barone late in that 4th quarter, this is good exposure for their locals, given minutes. They're given minutes that they don't usually get, a chance to show what they can do and maybe slowly contribute consistently for their team.
Ricky Yang, great ball movement by Hong Kong. Saigon staying in front. And Ricky Yang, air ball on the 3. That is a shot clock violation on Hong Kong Eastern.
Good defense.
So Saigon doing their share here to keep things interesting.
Trying to stay alive here. 10-point lead, 2:40 left.
Sang Din. 3 ball doesn't drop. Deguara with the rebound.
Well, basically, it's just Saigon is on a one-and-done situation every time they shoot the basketball. Sam Deguara will most probably get that rebound. And Sam Deguara today with 16 rebounds and to go along with those 21 points.
Guevara, 4 seconds to shoot. Ricky Yang, he has to put it up. He's strong on the three. Another stop here for Saigon. Right at the 2-minute mark of the fourth. Bernatowski, Cotran will take the three and will knock it down. So Eastern not out of the woods yet. They call timeout. Their lead has been chopped to 7 points. Eastern with a 7-point lead against the Saigon Heat. Playing without their two imports for majority of this fourth period. Bassett, wing is blocked by Cotran. There's a steal, Sang Din. Sang Din, oh! Big collision there between Sang Din and Marcus Elliott. And the referees are all set to whistle, call an unsportsmanlike foul on Marcus Elliott. It was very dangerous. That foul on Sang Din was already in the air when Marcus Elliott challenged him, and with Sang Din's lean frame and Marcus Elliott's.
And right now, a little bit of color there along the sidelines. We know Marcus Elliott. Marcus Elliott has played a couple of years already here in the AB. I believe it's his third year, if I'm not mistaken. So we know that he's not known for this type of actions. He doesn't really get into these extracurricular.
And Trayvon Hughes is called from the bench to take these free throws as Sang Din seems to be injured. He's holding on to his right hand. So the Saigon Heat have an opportunity here. Oh, Trayvon Hughes missing the first. 1:27 remaining to make it a 2-possession game. And we'll see how Trayvon Hughes copes with his injury earlier.
And this is just like what you said, a 2-possession ball game.
Trayvon Hughes is free for three. He knocks it down. Lead is down to 3.
What a turn of events here for Saigon. Once down by as much as 13 or 12 in the last couple of minutes. Now they're only down by 1 3-point basket.
Bassett. They go to Deguara. Inside, Big Sam answers the call. 93-88. Saigon really had no answer for Sam Deguara there. Botran gives it up to Tim Vale, but he misses inside.
And that's the Sam Deguara effect, both on defense and the offense. 2 points for Sam, and on the other end, distracting Saigon enough to get that miss.
That is a backcourt violation. And O.D. Bassett as Botran forcing the turnover. Just being pesky on the defensive end. (93-88). Saigon has to get a basket real quick. Trayvon Hughes for three. Elliott with a rebound. Elliott under pressure. The ball will stay with Hong Kong Eastern. But Coach Edu Torres wants to make sure that they secure this victory. 93-88 with 23 seconds remaining. It's Hong Kong Eastern looking good at the moment. Leakey with the inbound to Odarian Bassett. That is a foul on Botran. Bassett will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Saigon stopping the clock.
Big free throws here for ODB, a chance to ice this ball game. And that was a good fight though. Talking about Saigon Heat in the past few minutes, bringing this lead down to as much as little as 3. And now ODB.
And they were not given much of a chance after losing Barone and Trayvon Hughes for most of the fourth quarter.
We were expecting that Hong Kong will blow the game wide open as soon as Trayvon Hughes cramped up and Barone left the game due to a broken nose, but they really put on a good fight, showing the grit of the Saigon Heat team.
And up until now, as Bernatowski misses the 3, and Botran up until the final moments, but that's it. Hong Kong Eastern pick up a huge win at home. They improved to 10-8.
What a win for Hong Kong, bouncing back after that loss to San Miguel Alab in the Philippines. Going back home, coming back home, getting this big win, getting their record up to 10-8. And a chance for them to get their first back-to-back wins in a while in their next game. And we talk about Saigon Heat. Still a respectable game despite losing Kyle Barone and Trayvon Hughes for a majority of that second half. Saigon Heat falling to 10-6 here in ABL 9.
Well, that loss means that Saigon will yield second spot to the Formosa Dreamers. As for Hong Kong, they move up to 5th ahead of Macau as Chansu Wing with his hot shooting in that first half on his way to 24 points and has been adjudged the best player of this ball game. So Chansu Wing in a big game to lead all scorers. 24 for Wing, De Guara with 23, O'Darian Bassett with 22, and Marcus Elliott with 15 as Hong Kong Eastern pick up a victory at home against the Saigon Heat, 95-88. For my partner Mikey Reyes, Sidaf Tupas saying goodnight from the Southlawn Stadium. This is ABL Season 9.